Hello friends, my name is Brandon Graham, and I hope that you're all having a great day so far. Go ahead and welcome yourselves to an all new video on the Visionize channel. And what I'm going to be doing today is showing you guys how to make thumbnails for YouTube, just like the ones that we make here on Visionize. Now this is just one way of making thumbnails. There's so many different styles. Like I do completely different styles on my Brandon Graham channel. And if you guys want to learn how to do more types of thumbnails, then of course let us know down in the comments. But let's get started. So what I'm going to be using today is paint.net, and if you want to use that, the link will be in the description and you can download it there. The first thing you want to do is go up to the left hand corner and click File, New, and then either make it 1920 by 1080 or 1280 by 720, because that is the YouTube thumbnail resolution, so it needs to be that, otherwise it won't fit properly. So like, say I'm making a tutorial about Audacity here, as you can see my audio being recorded. This is just an example, so if we're making a tutorial about Audacity, what I would do is I would take a screenshot, which is just, of course, hitting print screen on your keyboard, and then just pasting it in to paint.net, and then just size it down so that it fits into the frame that you have created. So once you added it into there, then what I would do is just go up into Effects, click Effects, Blurs, and then Average Blur. So this is going to give it like a sort of depth of field type of thing to take the focus off of the background and focus on the title, but also just have the background still there for effect. So just drag it up as high as it can go, or not as high as it can go, because that was a little bit too much. But drag it up to wherever you feel comfortable. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this like somewhere around the middle, like that, and it'll just blur it out like that. And then what you want to do is go down here and click this little button, the Add New Layer button, which will of course add a new layer, and then click over here to click this T, and it will add text. So this is where we can add whatever you want the text to say on the thumbnail. So, and then go ahead and go up here and click the font of that text. I like to use Grow Bold, and then select the size of that text. Then you just type whatever you want it to be. So let's just go ahead and say Audacity tutorial. And what I like to do is keep it centered, so I would just go ahead and like put another space there so it looks more centered, if you know what I mean. And then if you want it to be colored, go over here in this section and then click the magic wand button. Hold shift and click. That will select all of the text so that you can change its color. And down here is where you pick the color. So if you want it to be any color, select whatever color you want. But what I also like to do is add a gradient effect. And a gradient effect makes it gradually be two colors. Like I will make it have a gradient of dark blue and light blue. So once you do that, just select this little gradient key right here, or you can just press the G shortcut and then just click and drag. So you see how it makes it gradually fade into dark and light. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. This is where you can add the type of gradient that it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one and then add the gradient just like that. Once you're done, just click deselect, and as you can see, it's got like a kind of ugliness around it. So what you can do to make that look better is go into Effects, Object, Drop Shadow. And once you do that, drag this little bar down right here, and you can make it as wide as you want it or as thin as you want it. You can adjust how blurry it is, like that. So let's go ahead and add just a little bit of blur and have it a little bit wider like this. So that looks good to me. And then once you customize it however you want, just click OK. Now that you've done that, click this tool right here, the Move Select Pixels. Grab it and just center it so that it looks center. And I think the text is a little bit small, so what you can do is just scale it up like this to fit the thumbnail. And that looks alright, I think. Audacity tutorial. Right in the center. Now, another finishing touch you can do is first merge the two layers by clicking that button, and then take this tool, select it again, and scale each side the same length so that you can add an outline to your thumbnail. Adding outlines to your thumbnail, I think, in my opinion, looks really cool. I think it makes the thumbnail look more nice and professional. Just my opinion though, you can do whatever you want to it, but I'm gonna go ahead and add an outline. So to add an outline, click Add New Layer, make sure that you select that second layer, click this paint bucket, and then click whatever color you want the layer to be. So let's just make it black. And then make sure that of course that layer is underneath so that it looks like it's outlined. And there you have it, a basic thumbnail. And if you guys like the way this looks, then let us know down in the comments, and if it helped you at all, then be sure to give us a like. If you want to see more thumbnail tutorials like with other programs and different styles, just let us know and we'll be sure to do it for you. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I better see and I'll see you in the next one. Later.
Wherever I go, wherever I see, I'll remember you. If you remember